Twitch is about to play an ad. As always, I try to not have gameplay or commentary on during the ad break. I'm actually going to go to the bathroom, so if you want to grab a beverage or go to the bathroom or do whatever, it's a great time to do it. You're not going to miss anything. I will be right back in 2 minutes. I'm actually going to send you to the Be Right Back screen this time, so I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Jump scare incoming. Ah. 6 and 3 with the one Caterpie deck. I've only used the Caterpie in like 2 of the games though. What was that, bud? Something scared him. No, get out of here. That's not yours. Get out. Zeus. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. Going first is rough when my attack costs 2. Probably not attacking for several turns now. This might just be way too slow. I'm actually not gonna evolve this turn, because I would still need 4 turns to get the energy anyway. We do deck requests? Absolutely. I'm always encouraging people to do deck and card requests, because it makes me have to be less creative and less entertaining. And I can just lean on you guys instead. So yes, absolutely. If you have a 20 and I have all the cards, I'll play it. I can guarantee you 3 games if it's absolute garbage, and if it's okay, I'll guarantee you 5 games. But I don't have everything. What are you requesting? Arbok sometime? I've got... Okay. I can do that after... I'm gonna do a couple more games of this because I'm having fun. I did build Pidgeot Arbok, but I don't think I played a single game with it. Maybe I played one. Monkey Dory does not exist in this game. Sorry. I mean, you can type it out. There's... So what I use from the deck list over there... Also, I'm gonna... see the tracking. Is that I use Pokegear.out, but they don't have the images. I, like, manually drag the images in myself. Doing this to play around, Get the attack! No! That's actually gonna make a difference. I have to, like, add the images myself, which is why it takes me so long to update my deck list. You can also just type out 20 cards, or you can make it if you take your own images, you know. I am going to Erica here, because I really need this to be below 100 health. Kind of sucks that I talked too much without playing. But it is what it is. And this is Sabrina Protection. Arbok sometime. Alright, don't eat me. I'll put Arbok in the queue next, okay? Why is he using Giovanni on this? Oh. That's why. It has another attack. You idiot. So if it had 40 less health, I actually wouldn't KO it here, but if the Exeggutor on the turn that I skipped had used... I should have not done that so that I can retreat. Well, no, they're just gonna KO it anyway. If it had flipped heads, then this would KO. Have they used a Sabrina? They've not used any Sabrinas. I expect them to use Sabrina here and win the game. I would have to draw X speed. X speed? That doesn't matter. Yeah, they don't have any of the cards. That's what I used to make my image. There will certainly be some other website. X speed? I'm so skilled. I almost fucked it up. It goes here. That's what I used to make the images. They don't have any of the cards, though, so I add the images manually from a Poke Beach has a full set list. I'm sure someone has already made or identified a place where you could make deck lists. Low lag. I haven't played this because Eggy lets me play around Sabrina Ritter. My opponent doesn't have any energy on his Pokemon. Bum, bum. They shuffled away my Eggy, I guess. I guess that was meh. Although it did give me a Sabrina, actually. So maybe... What did they have out last turn? I don't know, but GG. I win. It's way cuter when Mercy does it. The 10 strongest cards in Pokemon Pocket. Charizard, Exeggutor, Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres, Mewtwo, Venusaur, Pikachu, Starmie, Misty. That's like a... I feel like Misty is not the strongest card in the game. You gotta do a couple more games, then I'm gonna do Arbok. I'll do 2 more games of this, and we'll do a couple Arbok games. Best TCG Pocket decks. Genetic Apex. Early Access Meta Tier List. Jesus Christ. Starmie, Mewtwo, Pikachu. Charizard, Articuno, Venusaur, Scorch. They don't even have anything in Tier 4. Yeah. Misty's expected value is 1 energy, which is the same as Brock. It does hit every water Pokemon, though. Right? It does hit every water Pokemon. But the EV is 1. Sometimes your opponent goes Articuno, Misty, triple heads hit you, or just double heads going second hit you, right? And you just like lose, but that's so rare. I was doing the math. I didn't do the full math. I did some of the math for how often your opponent gets a crazy Misty on turn 1. This is a bad matchup. Opponent has Ninetales. Ninetales a one-shot Ivysaur. Yeah, it one-shots it without even using Blaine. So, rough matchup. And if you are less than 40, you're like 40% or less to have Misty in your opening hand, but that does not count the fact that you're guaranteed a basic Pokemon in your opening hand. So it's actually lower than that. Yeah, I think that deck is awful. I think that deck is awful. You do get some cheesy wins, which is fun. So, if you have Misty, right? So, okay, so it's a 50% chance to go first. But if you go second, if you go first, you need an extra coin flip, right? So you need to win 3 coin flips either way. And in this case, going second is worth heads. So if you have Misty, 3 heads is 12.5% chance. You do get an occasional cheese win, and then you win, right? That's if you have Misty. Like, if you're doing mono Articuno, I think Articuno with, like, Starmie is way better. But if you're doing, like, mono Articuno, you also are not guaranteed to have Misty in your opening hand. It's like it's like less than 40% chance to have Misty, which, like, halves it. So it's like, it's more like 6%. Oh, I just put a win accidentally. Go back down to 7. Also, slow opener versus Mewtwo is kind of scary, although they didn't do anything. We do have an X-Speed to get this out of here, though, so we can X-Speed next turn and execute. Especially if I get a Bulbasaur here. 8 early pocket decks to play. TCG Pocket Reroll Guide. I know some of you guys rerolled. I think rerolling is, like, super lame. But I get why people do it. Red card there, I guess is probably pretty good because I used Caterpie. I'll say that was good. I'm not happy about it, but I'll say it. I do have double research now. I guess you don't even need X-Speed for Caterpie because you're going to be ditching your energy if you're using it anyway, right? Oh, maybe I should have retreated there. Actually, nah, I would have to retreat into Bulbasaur because they're going to KO the Caterpie. I think I just offer up my Execute next turn. But if my opponent's Gardevoir, we're like dead. Yeah, I'm not sure about how I feel about this website. But it does have a deck builder. I don't know what the hell order these are sorted in, though. Deck builder's good. Yeah. Everyone is content pilled. Can I get an Eggy, please? All ads can't save. So if Venusaur gets a hit off with 60, and then the next turn we can do 100, it does take out Mewtwo, but we're pretty vulnerable to Sabrina here. They do have to take out 2 things, though. So we have that going for us. If they have potions, we're in a bad spot. What did... This is the deck prof? What do you mean prof? So you've got Frostmoth, Starmie, Fearow. So you're trying to, like, not save money. You're trying to save energy with Misty in order to get Fearow online. 3 Pokemon lines is a bit rough if none of them, or if all of them evolve, but they're at least all stage 1. So yeah, we'll give it a try. We're doing Pidgeot Arbok, but I'll leave this tab open so that I do get to it. Because we're going to be streaming for a few more hours, so I have plenty of time to I have plenty of time, Hawk, to play this game. Or play this deck. Yeah, if my opponent has potion here, it's rough for us, and there's a very good chance they have potion. Yerp. Yerp. Cool. Pidgeot Arbok. That's all, folks. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon, I cross the land. Look far and wide. Release in my hand the power that's inside. Like the big. What do you mean sandbagging? I guess. Oh yeah, I guess I could have just done Sabrina hit. Sometimes I do it for a little BM. I would say it's not sandbagging if you do the same turns. I would say sandbagging is when you have the win on one turn and you end the turn and you don't win. I would call that sandbagging. So shielding is new. What did Rivals 1 have? Mr. Shucklecopter, are you here? If you played Rivals, what did they have instead of shielding as like a defensive options? Isn't that someone for... Yeah, that's Daigatsu. You didn't tell me that you added me. Did you? I don't see it. Scrolling back. You did not follow the instructions, but I did recognize your name enough to hesitate. I still have plenty of space on the friends list, but if I start running out, I'm just going to prune the people who are low level or the names I don't recognize. So you're not guaranteed to be on it forever, but I still have like 50 plus spots. So, on 500 versus battles. The reward was 50 shine dust? What are you guys doing? That's like... one pack of dust, right? You couldn't just give me a pack? I shouldn't look at these when I don't have stamina. To get a thousand solo wins? Do you have like kids? Or did you do it like on your own? We ended 7 and 5 with the Venusaur deck. Machamp, yeah, exactly. Pop-Off knows. I'm missing, Machamp's from Charizard, but I've opened so many Charizard packs that I'm not going to... Yeah, I know that. I wasn't sure if you did that or if it was, other thing. Would you just use, like, a really fast deck on the really bad opponents? I only have one Machamp EX. I have 0 Marowak EX. I so desperately want them. Marowak is at least in Mewtwo. You can bot it? That seems like a lot of work. Marowak's at least in Mewtwo, but Machamp's in Charizard, and I've opened so many Charizard packs that I'm, like, not opening them for, like, quite a while now. So I would love to get that from a Wonder Pick. We're gonna play some Arbok. I've got an Arbok Pidgeot list, like, loaded up. But I'm trying to show you guys my Mewtwo's. Keep in mind, I had to craft a Gardevoir yesterday. I crafted my second Gardevoir to play Mewtwo. Or to play Golurk and then Mewtwo. Okay, I have 3 Mewtwo EX. Again, I only had one Gardevoir. I had to craft one. Okay, and then I've got 2 Mewtwo EX Full Art with the 3D effect. And then I have 3 Mewtwo EX Immersive Art. With no 3D effect, by the way. I think it's kind of a scam that the immersive arts don't have 3D effect on them. These should have 3D. And I don't have a crown one, but I do have a crown Pikachu. It's very yellow. This is my Pidgeot Arbok. That's all folks list. I think it's fine. I think playing Sabrina is like okay. You might want to play Giovanni, but you're not always gonna have Pidgeot, right? What does Arbok do? So Arbok is a 60 damage attack for 2. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. So the little combo this deck has going on is your attacker's Arbok, but then you have Pidgeot, which has an ability. It's just this. I know it's hard to read on this background. It's just Sabrina. This Sabrina is your opponent. Makes them switch out. So you make them switch out into something that doesn't. Then you like trap it, right? That's the thing. And I see this on the ladder like all the time. I think I might have played like one game with it earlier. I'm not sure, but we're gonna do that. Let me check the. There's no okay. Ad times in 15 minutes. I need to like get a little freaking. I need to get a weak aura that tells me when the ad time's coming, so I don't start a game within like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Yeah, don't say you forgot the red cards, dude. You're such a troll. I love and I appreciate you for being here, but you're such a fucking troll. It's okay. I'm actually a known troll too, so. Oh wait, you guys want this again? Well, I turn it into Arbok. It looks, for me, I just see the camera. I don't see the, like, post-encoding video. Put this up while I get the deck list. But you might want to play Giovanni, but I'm going to leave it for now, and we can tweak later. And again, if you didn't hear before, Pidgeot and Arbok are the last 2 Pokemon in the Poké Rap. So I can't think about this specific deck and not hear Pidgeot, Arbok, that's all, folks. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Zubat, Primate, Meowth, Onix, Geodude, Rapidash, Magneton, Snorlax. I don't know all of them. I don't know all the things, but I know that part. Zubat, Primate, Meow, Onix, Geodude, Rapidash, Magneton, Snorlax. Something's like, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch. Yeah, there's 3 people in this category. One of them is Dragon Ball Z, one of them is a blank stream, and one of them is playing Fortnite. And then there's one other guy playing Pocket. We do have a weakness matchup here, which is good for us, except I don't have an Ekans. I don't even have a Pidgeotto. I do have a Pidgeotto. Oh, I should work on the deck list. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. At least my opponent doesn't have a Mewtwo. And Pidgeot actually hits for respectable damage. 70 for 2. It's not terrible. It has 130 health. It's kind of more than you'd expect from a Pidgeot. I think this was an awful red card from my opponent, because they saw that I didn't have Arbok. They did see I was evolving my Pidgeotto, but like, who cares? Right? They knew that I didn't have Ekans, so I'm gonna add that as a bad red card. And now I'm guaranteed Ekans. I'm guaranteed Ekans here, which they didn't know, but I believe Ekans hits for 20. plus 20 because of weakness, so they actually lose their Ralts here. I would love if I got Arbok now. Sabrina. Okay. That didn't do anything. Now if I have Pidgeot, I mean, I guess if I had Pidgeot before, that could do a thing. But if I draw Pidgeot, I'm so live. Damn, didn't draw it. So my opponent's obviously playing Mewtwo, right? They're playing Meowth, which, like, draws you a card. But, like, I guess they're trying to... It's to dig for their Gardevoirs and stuff, but it's just so... Eh. You know? Please give me Arbok or Pidgeot. I deserve it. I deserve it. Yeah, I think it slows them down. It gives my opponent opportunities, right? They might have Gardevoir in hand because they've drawn a bunch of cards. They've only have 4 cards left in their